for the Fringe FM. Here we are at the Conscious Life Expo, having some absolutely phenomenal technical difficulties, but we have found a way to get this to you guys. Now we're just waiting for everybody's around the corner, waiting for them to pile in here. We don't have our music, we don't have any of our normal stuff, but just hang tight for just a second as we get everybody situated.
All right, so we got the Occult Priestess on the line.
Hello, this is the Occult Priestess. We have Alan Steinfeld, the Barbara Walters of the New Age. He said he's the Dick Cavett of the New Age. I don't know, but he's here at the Conscious Life Expo, and he has got so many flyers. Oh, my goodness. He has got so many things coming up. So we're about to interview him. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hi, Alan. Hey, your name for the...
This is Alan Steinfeld for New Realities, and we're in the midst of a smorgasbord of consciousness, I would say.
That is right.
It's a collision of minds. It's an awakening of vibration. It's a transformation of the soul. We're in the middle of the Conscious Life Expo in L.A., probably the biggest show this side of the Milky Way.
Definitely. Listen to that really poet coming out of that mouth. Wow.
What are we talking about today? What would you like to talk about?
Well, I know you did a big interview with Bashar, and Bashar just had a movie come out, right?
First Contact. Bashar is part of the beings that initiate ET contact on different planets, and our planet is up. Time to know we have company. So I love Bashar, and it's about increasing our vibration.
Exactly. Heighten that vibration, kids. Listen to rock and roll. And you and I were sitting together last night, weren't we, Alan?
We were at the dinner with Tom Danheiser, and hi, how are you? Lynn McPatrick.
Oh, my gosh, it's Lynn. Say hi, Lynn. Hi, how are you?
Let me go see the herd top.
Okay, so Alan and I had a private conversation, and we both had the same opinion of Corey Good. Guess what? I'm not going to tell you what it was.
What's that?
We both had the same opinion of Corey Good, but I didn't tell them what it was.
I won't tell you what it is.
It's a big secret. All right, we're moving forward. Thank you, Alan. We love you. How you doing there, Joe?
I'm doing good. How many people you think is there right now?
Thousands. I mean, it's no joke, man. When you see the pictures from this event, you will have a little bit of a scope what's going on, but there's so many rooms. It's like Alice in Wonderland. Hi, Richard Green. How are you? What do you do, Mr. Richard Green? Talk about yourself on the radio.
We're the 10 best speeches in the world. We're very influential, I think. So I do a lot of things, and I travel around the world giving speeches about how to give speeches so that people can share their truth, their power, their vision, their mission in a way that people will listen to them, just like they're listening to you now on the radio.
And what drives you?
Making a difference.
I love it. We love you.
Oh, thank you.
So I am walking through the lobby. You did direct me back to...
Yeah, I want you to beat on their door.
TV.
Can you tell them where this is at, where it's located?
Yes. We are in Los Angeles, California, in the United States, about a hop, skip, and a jump from the LAX airport at the LAX Hilton.
So if you're out there in that area and you're listening, you might want to swing by and check this out. Of course, I would probably...
Yeah, there's all kinds of things, and it's still all open. You can buy a ticket still. Everything's still open. And tomorrow and Monday for the real secret stuff.
Why do you think the Conscious Life Expo is one of the biggest events in the, I would say, the alternative mindset or minefield right now? Like, why is it, like, between that and Contact in the Desert, those are the biggest two, right?
Yep. Well, honestly, I think because this one is in Los Angeles. Because it's kind of Hollywood. A lot of actors come here. A lot of actors become New Agers after their career's done. So there's a lot going on. It's a magical place, and we all knew that. We've all been told that our whole life, that it's a magical place.
What a lineup, man.
I'm Corinne Wilson.
Are you with the thing?
I am live on the radio right now. Who are you?
Hi, I'm David.
And?
Hello, public. I dance for the universe for love.
Oh, my goodness, David. That's beautiful. Thank you.
David who?
But I don't think I'm the girl you're looking for. What's your last name?
Levy.
David Levy, dude.
I don't know
Whoever's
who that is.
listening, you're all blessed with love and light. God bless.
There you go. How you
Bless you
doing?
too, sir.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Okay. Joseph, I would like to take you into the main event.
Well, take
Can I
me
do
in
that?
there. Hey, my buddy Tim Ray is there
All right.
somewhere.
That I think maybe Tim was the first guy I got a hold of.
Yeah, is a blonde.
He is wearing a cowboy hat today.
That could be him.
Well, I know. We did a whole interview, but I cut out, unfortunately. I got a new phone, though. And so when you walk into the main room, there are literally hundreds of booths with one bright light being after another, selling everything you could think of. There's a beautiful Isis statue. She's silver,
Oh,
but
wow.
her wings are made of stained glass.
Wow, that is awesome. Is it
Can
for
you imagine
sale?
that?
Can you buy it?
Yes, it's for sale. It's all for sale, baby.
Everything's
And there
got a
goes a
price.
girl in black sparkly pants. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of Egyptian. The major motifs are Egyptian and Buddhist and the sacred geometry.
Do you see Marla anywhere? Is she
And
still
of course,
there?
there's crystals. Say what?
Do you see Marla there?
No, I don't see anyone I recognize in the main room.
I know Marine Saint Germain is supposed to be there.
Here's Alan again. Yeah, Alan's beckoning me. We have a friend. Hang on.
All right.
Director and producer of Calling All Earthlings. It's a new film by Jonathan Berman.
Jonathan Berman, what's the name of your movie?
Calling All Earthlings. It's about the Integratron Dome.
In the life of George Van Tassel.
You talk about him.
Yeah, George Van Tassel was a contactee in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, we're totally excited. It all takes place in Joshua Tree, and the film is being released Monday, the official trailer, in the trade publications, and then coming out. And it's a wild story. He was basically the first bohemian in Southern California.
Wow, Bohemians are my
Worked for
people.
Howard
He
Hughes.
worked for Howard Hughes and left working for Hughes as a union job, moved to the desert with his family. In July of 1954, he had an alien sighting, and they told him to build this film, like they told Noah to build an ark.
Build it and they will come.
Build it and they will come. Exactly, like that, like that movie, the baseball movie.
My spirit guides watch a lot of movies.
Oh, cool. And who are you again?
I'm the Occult Priestess, and I'm with Joe Rupe right now. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So the film is, the announcement of its release and all the distribution is coming out tomorrow, Monday.
Wait, can we see the trailer on YouTube?
Yes, callingallearthlingsmovie.com.
Wonderful, we got that.
Oh, awesome.
Thank
Great
you.
to meet you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Right, we'll
Thank
see you around. You'll hear about it.
So,
All right, I'm back, Joe.
Yeah, the George Van Tassel story. We've had his nephew on a couple times, Chad Meek. Yeah, so that's a good story.
Oh, my goodness. This is very synchronistic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I've noticed in a couple of people there that I know besides Tim. Pretty interesting.
Is there any way to check in with our friend Gigi?
I don't know. I think they're setting up in their room somewhere. I don't know where that room is, but it would be kind of blooperish to knock on their door and see what's going on.
Okay, Jason Quitt is right in front of me signing books.
Well, get him on there and say hi to him. Tell him he's live on the Fringe FM.
Jason, we're live from the Friends FM. Say hi to the audience.
Hi, audience.
Say your name.
I'm Jason Quitt, and my book is Forbidden Knowledge, Revelations of a Multidimensional Time Traveler, the Yosef Code, Sacred Geometry Mandalas, and Egyptian Postures of Power, Secret Qigong System.
That sounds amazing. Let's all get those books. You can do it on Amazon today, right?
Get it on Amazon or my website, crystalsun.com.
Thank you so much. Yeah, he is busy today. That's why he could just pop on for us. He has a line.
I bet he does.
Oh, yeah. You're here in spirit with us. You got to know that. We're holding your hand.
Thank
We
you.
couldn't do this alone. We couldn't do this without you, Rupe.
Well, I appreciate it.
You are the wind beneath our wings.
I don't think I've done this without you.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thanks. I'm just having fun. That's what it's all about. You got to get into that inner child and just go with it.
Yeah.
Because they know better than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, next time we'll get you a camera.
That would be great. There's a woman here named Alexa Person.
Yep.
.com.
She's on the
you know her?
marquee. Yep.
We're live on the air. Oh. FringeFM. And so she does The Alchemist of Light, author, lecturer, ascension catalyst. And she has pictures of grays here. And it says, want to go for a ride? Which, of course, is indicating abduction. And the book is called The 0 Point, the true story of a cosmic woman's journey with star beings.
I think she's going to do an introduction to new geometry, too, there.
Oh, let's talk about you. Hello, FringeFM. This is Alexa Person, Alchemist of Light, author, lecturer, experiencer. Hey, everybody, from Conscious Life Expo in LA. We are live in the Expo Hall. Very exciting things down here. Lots of vendors, lots of action. I am down here. Tell me your name.
Occult Priestess.
Well, hello, Occult Priestess.
Oh, we're both contactees.
Oh,
I'm from Serious B. Oh, my soul, of course.
Beautiful. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah,
and you seem like a woman who has been to the moon and back.
Yeah, few solar systems, and yeah.
She's also very beautiful.
Oh.
She has an inner glow, you guys.
You are so sweet.
It's true.
Yes, thank you. Very kind, very kind. We're just selling books and my 3 guys t-shirts. They're my friends from the 0 Point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where do we find you?
I am based out of Texas, but I am on tour for the next year. You can go to alexaperson.com and check out my schedule.
So you can see everybody across the country.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Please keep spreading the love.
Oh, love you guys. Love and light to everybody. Raise your consciousness. Thank y'all.
Thank you. That is the key word of the day. Raise your consciousness. It's like...
I think I just found my new reporter. I don't know if I can...
I love this.
I can tell you're having fun. I am jealous, for sure.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hey, man, I paid a lot of dues. I'm the Nightmare Girl. Don't forget it.
I understand that. I do. Yeah, so I'm looking at a list of all the people there. So if you walk up to anybody, I can pretty much tell you who they are if they don't.
Oh, my God, you're like the wingman.
Yeah, that's right.
What I don't know you do.
Right. Yeah, I know the Coast to Coast crew's there. I know Jimmy's there. I know there's a bunch of different people there. Eric Pearl, Stephen Bassett, Jacob Lieberman, Dennis McKenna, Daniel Brinkley.
Dennis McKenna, man, I can't wait to meet him.
Linda Moulton Howe is there. William Henry is there.
Yep.
Of course, Jason Quitt.
I met both of them last night. Who?
Jason Quitt. You just talked to him, though.
Yep.
My brother Tim Ray is there. It's Maureen St.
I think I ran into Tim.
Teresa Llaneros. I hope I said her name right. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I've never seen a marquee this big in my life, ever.
Me neither. And they're here, live in person, ready to say hi to you and say, you know, they do answer questions. If you catch them on the fly and you're like, oh, my gosh, this happened to me, they will take time with you. Oh, my God, it's the Leo King. I'm live on Fringe FM, and this is the Leo King, one of the best astrologers ever. Hi, Leo King. Will you say hi to our audience?
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing?
What's
up? It's all about you.
Oh, then I'm just going to be total Leo right now.
That's right. I want it. I'm an Aquarius. Bring it, baby.
You really want it that
Bring
bad?
it.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. It's just a crazy dimensional time right now we're in, and everybody's got to wake the fuck up.
I agree 100%. So does our audience.
Yeah, that's like literally what it is. So,
how do we find you, Leo King?
You can just go to leoking.com or go to the App Store and type in the Leo King. Get my app.
Excellent. We love your apps because they're so convenient, and they're fairly new compared.
Yeah, I mean, they've been out for 3 years now. We're switching to a new app, though, called Future Life. That comes out Monday.
Yeah,
Monday
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so Future Life.
What's that?
That's a new lifestyle app for spirituality. We're going to have 12 different personalities on there, from health, wellness, lifestyle, horoscopes, tarot. I mean, it's like literally every day getting blasted with as much information as you can from all the coolest people on a daily, weekly basis, instead of it being like, you know, just typical like YouTube videos in people's basements of their mom's basement. Like, we're taking this to the next level, making it serious. Part of the spiritual community issue is it's just too not Professional. It needs to, because the only way we're going to get the 80% that's not aware is actually tuning into the same hypnotic / presentations that they've been used to through the Tonight Show and all these things that we've been watching for the last 100 years of television and radio. And it's time to go. Time for us to show them what's going on, because the dark has found a way to mysteriously find a way to hypnotize people to stay unconscious. And
mind control.
That's what's happening.
All right, so you're breaking the matrix, babe.
Yeah, it's like the only way to do it, but it's not, being Neo or Morpheus, which I think we all in the spiritual community can play both of those roles.
And the Oracle.
You can't, it's like we have to find a way to get through this crazy dimensional shift that's going on right now, and it's not easy. Not easy.
That's exactly right. You got the camera? All right, I would love a picture with this beautiful man right here. All my friends will be jealous. Okay, one more.
If you're listening,
Sorry,
you
Joe,
got to be jealous as well, as jealous as I am right now.
All right, Joe, that was just so exciting. My thighs are on fire.
So wait a minute.
He's huge. You can look up leoking.com, and he's all over. He's got his YouTube, and he's got his Facebook, and he talks to his audience every day.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'd also like to give a shout-out for my personal astrologer, Susan Mayorga, Astrolunachek. Oh, my gosh. All right, say hello to our live audience from FringeFM.
Hello, live audience, FringeFM. How's everybody?
Yeah. So tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm the senior producer of Coast to Coast AM. It's a national radio station. It's heard on, I think we're at 615 stations now in the U.S.
And your name's Tom, but I can't say your last name.
Danheiser. It's German.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who's Coast to Coast AM? No, that's a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, he's my new friend, actually. We met last night.
Right on.
And we exchanged numbers.
In the bar.
Yeah, in the bar, but I don't drink.
All right. Bars have Coke. They have 7-Up.
I don't think he's used to being interviewed. I don't think you're used to being interviewed.
Why is that? You want me to talk more? I can talk more.
What is exciting about your job?
Give me something substantive.
What's exciting about your job?
What's exciting about my job, is that there's so much in this world that our show tackles. It's a never-ending kind of cascade of material. I mean, there's so many interesting things, so many things that we don't know and understand, and that's what makes the show so great.
Like wonder and awe.
And the Illuminati and the shadow governments and
great aliens.
And why Kim Kardashian is popular.
What's up with her butt?
Yeah, all that stuff.
Hey, can he?
But it really is a wonderful thing because there's, like I said, there's so much material. It's just a wonderment. And what's really great is I have such a great time. Every show is great, and I learn something.
Oh, my gosh, you're growing as a soul as you do your work?
Yeah, and how many people can say that they really have a job where every single day they enjoy it? Okay, not every day, but most of the days.
Joe, you have a question.
Well, as an amateur producer, I just got to say that that dude's an inspiration for me. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, he said you are an inspiration for him as a producer. He's trying to start his own network and do his own thing. And so.
Tell him that's very nice. Joe, is it?
Yeah,
Joe, thank you. And you know what? If you give my number to Joe, maybe if he wants to pop up one night and check out the show, I'll do that for him.
Absolutely.
You're such a sweetheart. And I won't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud. He's a badass. Watch out.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. How wonderful was that, you guys? I just need directions.
So Gigi's walking around looking for you.
You guys
right now.
know where Gigi ended up?
No.
Oh, okay.
They canceled. They pulled everything.
You're supposed to be on the show. I'm on the show. Here.
Yes. Hi. Anna Natalisa. Are we on the show right now? Oh, fantastic.
Wonderful.
My name is Anna Natalisa. We're here at the Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles.
Hear her. Ask Joe if he can hear you.
Hi, Joe. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't hear Joe. Oh, hi, Joe. You can hear me.
Yes,
Fantastic.
I can.
Awesome. So we're here at the Conscious Life Expo right now. We just finished listening to the panel with Nassim Haramein and David Wilcox and a bunch of really awesome people. So there's another speaker panel going on. We have live music everywhere, all kinds of beautiful people. It's just like a full-on Harry Potter land for adults.
That sounds awesome.
Where are you guys?
Well, yeah. I'm in Little Rock, and Corinne is actually walking around, and I'm broadcasting her from the studio. So she's talked to like 10 people already, so she's really killing it right now.
Awesome.
Yeah,
well,
but
we have an Uber to catch, so I'm going to send her over to some of our other magical friends and people all over this expo.
What do you do?
I am a quantum energy healer, and I take people to sacred sites all over the world so they can have their cells, their brain, and their body fully activated in their human experience. AnnaNaturalista.com. Thank you. See you there. And Path of the Prophecies is my new class signing up. So check that out because it's 8 weeks of incredible, brilliant knowledge. Nassim will be on the show, Greg Braden, Espiride, Ananas from Damanhur, the sacred city in Italy. So you can check all of that out at AnnaNaturalista.com. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful.
All you got to do is give this woman a mic and just let her go. That's all you got to do. What's up? Who are we speaking to?
Hello.
You're live on the Fringe FM.
Nassim Haramain.
What's up, Nassim?
I'm a physicist at Rhod Unified Geophysics.
Right on. And you can right on. And what is your website so everybody can find your website?
Resonance.is. Resonance.is is our website, and we give science news, and as well there's a lot of courses people can take to learn about unified physics and how it relates to consciousness and the evolution of humanity.
Awesome. Thank you for that information. Did you already speak, or are you on a panel?
I was on a panel with George Noory. Now I'm speaking tomorrow at 6, and on Monday I'm doing a seminar as well.
Well, thank you very much for sharing with us, man. If you guys check that out, if you're around the area, don't miss out on that. Go check out Nassim. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. I appreciate, and thank you for having me on.
No problem. She's going to go down the whole
The God
panel.
in me definitely recognizes the God in him.
Yeah. Yeah. Nassim Haramain. That's pretty cool. I hope I said his last name right.
I think you did, dude.
So I think Gigi's he just called me. Going up here. Free lectures. You know, you guys can actually log in online, I believe, and watch these lectures as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it's not always live streaming. Like next week also, you can go to ConsciousLifeExpo.com and look up the recordings, and you can pay for those there of the classes and the workshops.
Yeah, so I'm on the website right now trying to register just to see. Okay, yeah, so you can catch a lot of this just on the website if you're not in the area. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's how they're doing it now to make sure it goes out across the country and across the world. Because actually, they were saying last night, a lot of the fans of, say, the TV show Ancient Aliens, it's like almost #1 in the Hispanic cultures. And more of, see, I don't think of race groups normally. I think of, like, the Mayans and the Aztecs. So those types of people are really tuning in and want to know more and more and more. So it means they're resonating with it. And I think it's because they were past life tribal people that they just get it easier. They just understand it more. Because we do know that a lot of the native cultures came from the stars.
Right. Well, I didn't know that.
And
but
so we have the
that.
resonance with the truth. Yeah.
So what are you doing right now, Kore?
I'm walking in circles waiting for Hermes to give me the next guy.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's cool. You want to take a little break or something real quick?
There's a parrot. I know you.
Or we could talk.
Yeah,
to the
I'm glad you got a new parrot. It's the parrot guy, and everybody knows him. But his parrot, unfortunately, the past 2 years died, and it was very tragic. But this is the first time I've seen him with a new parrot, so I think he's healing. And then I'll tell you, that guy's not an author. You know, he's not famous. We care about everyone here.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's take a little break, and I'm gonna give Gigi a call and see what he
talk radio. Then you'll love.
All right, so we're back. We're back on the Conscious Live Expo live on the Fringe FM. Corinne Wilson, Occult Priestess, is interviewing people. Who do we have on the line?
Okay, this is Occult Priestess. I'm about to hand you over to the smartest dressed man at the fair. Hang on one moment.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
to hear you.
Your name's Aaron Moulton?
Yeah.
All right, what you got going on, man?
Well, I'm here at the Conscious Life Expo as an anthropologist. I'm working closely with a witch doctor who I've worked with for the last 4 or 5 years, and together we've developed a large occult ritual that is essentially looking at what we call the mythical pattern, and the ritual involves summoning of 3 archetypal energy systems that run through culture, across time, across the whole human project, and they get bureaucratized into like God, Satan, or the priest, or whatever. Wow. This project has been disconnected from Judeo-Christianity and really looking at the core principles of these energies. And so there was a ritual summoning the light, or the supreme being, one for the dark, or the boogeyman, and then one dealing with the Hierophant, which is the revelation of the sacred. So it creating a kind of a anthropological spectrum of people and artifacts that have delivered to a truth. And that's through the voice of the charlatan, the shaman, Hierophant, guru, the mad scientist. And my colleague is really the visual extraordinaire of what we're doing here. His name is Lazarus, and he's created a very special new form of organite, which is in these quite massive containers and is enough to really protect your property or your house. And visually they're stunning objects. They pull a lot of positive energy in. We're also presenting some more conventional organite, and we have a space painting which is based on like an astral experience that Lazarus had, and kind of came directly from that. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel.
Or what's your YouTube channel?
Aaron K. Moulton, and that's also my Instagram handle. And
how was that, y'all?
Wow, that was pretty intense. That was
wasn't that intense?
Yeah, that was pretty intense stuff there. So I did talk to Gigi and Cortana. They said that they would try to find you right now, but I just told them you were in the lobby. So that's all. That's all.
I have another interview for you. Would you like to go ahead?
Absolutely.
All right, let's play ball.
Hello.
Hey, who are we speaking with?
Oh, my name's Rob Ellis.
All right, and how are you doing?
I'm doing really good. This is a great place to be right now.
So are you a presenter, a speaker, or an experiencer, or are you a visitor?
You'd probably have to say that I'm a visitor.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's my first Conscious Life Expo. I came here basically because I recognized that the people here, or that would be attracted to the space, are more in tune with the future of mankind and propelling us into the future and survival. So what I do is I'm a Bitcoin consultant, among other things, and I help people grow money in the new system and get out of the old system.
Wow, man, that's pretty intense. I like Bitcoin. I've been looking into it. I don't quite understand it, but I do have friends in the field that tell me that it's a bad thing and to stay away from it. Yet I've got other friends that are making pretty good money off of it, even when this stuff seems to be crashing, you know. And I mean, the volatility of this currency, isn't that normal? Shouldn't it be doing that if it's a new market?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's actually very astute of you to observe. The truth is that the volatility is a natural function of a free market economy. And that if you understand the emotional content of trading, and I'm going to give away a real big secret here that a lot of traders might be upset with me for giving away, but if you go on the internet, go to Google, and you actually type in the market cycle cheat sheet, it shows you the emotional trend of every free market. So if you look at that, you'll see how it crawls along the bottom and it goes spiking up, and there's an emotion there. And when it hits exhilaration, what you're going to see is that it hits a peak. And that's when people hear about it, they get excited about it, and they buy in, but it's right before it takes the big drop. So it's a reverse. It's counterintuitive because you get new people that get excited, they get involved, and then it gets the price will plummet down, and then they get into lower emotional levels, and they run into despondency and depression and things like that. So right now on the market cycle with Bitcoin, we've moved through depression and into hope. And at this point, we've gone, like recently we were at 6,000 and now it's at like 8,000. And what's about to happen is by the end of the month, we'll be back up over 13,000. And then very soon, we're going to actually go up into 45,000. This is going to be another market cycle peak. So it could reach right up to 45,000, and then it's going to go down alarmingly to the new people. But the thing with the Bitcoin and what most people don't understand is that there's a tremendous amount of money from other areas that needs to get shoved into this very small $350 billion market cap space. And it's not just Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Dash, and Decred, and all these different things that people should look into for themselves and do their own due diligence. And look at projects that have value to the community. Look at projects that have good teams. And one of the other things, it's not just money, one of the other things that you can look at, and this is part of the evolution of the space, you have companies that are doing an initial coin offering. And what they're doing is they're actually selling parts of the value of the company direct to the public in an initial coin offering. And then they have their tokens, and they're tokenizing the value of the company. And so you as a small investor can go in and buy a little bit of the value of that company that you believe in because you've done your due diligence and you've looked at it, and you can support that company. And as that company develops and releases and launches their product, the value of that token becomes more valuable. And so you can capitalize on a little bit of that value and sell it to someone else that wants to buy in, support it later.
What about
these things?
What would you say to people that, because the naysayers always say stuff about cryptocurrency, and I think they're coming from a long-term investor type mentality, which I guess I could see that point. But if it were me, when something's extremely volatile, I would take a very small portion of my portfolio and play it as high risk, high reward for short-term trading. Do you think that that's what is good to do with cryptocurrency right now, or actually leaving it in for the long haul?
Well, actually, it's both. And that's I always advise people not to invest something that they can't afford to lose, because technically you need to observe it as a gamble. But then I also have other people that look past that and see what I see. And I can only tell people what I would do. Like, I literally would just take, if I could borrow X number of dollars and throw it into a system that would triple that value in a short period of time, then I'd get that money back that I borrowed, send it back to the person that I borrowed it from, and I'd be playing with the house's money. And I've done that several times. So it's worked for me. I can't advise someone else to do it. But with the short-term play, you can definitely capitalize and make some increases. But with the long term, there's this tone called HODL, H-O-D-L, and it's hold on for dear life, right? So you can actually, like, for example, I'll give you another tip just for you and your listeners if you're ready for this. There's this thing called Litecoin. It's one of the top 10 tokens on the market. Now, Litecoin has been riding across the bottom for a long time. Now it's up around $150 per unit. There's this new program coming out called LitePay. And LitePay is actually going to, reach into the space, so you'll be able to use Litecoin and any other token at the point of sale anywhere Visa is accepted. You'll be able to set up your direct deposit to Litecoin, so that when your boss pays you cash, it goes directly into your Litecoin wallet, and then you can use that at the current market value anywhere that Visa is accepted. Right? So this thing is going to cause the world to look at two things. Number one, they're going to look at Litecoin as a real commodity of exchange. So it's a commodity of exchange. It's actually a currency, right? So you're going to actually see the mainstream public seeing Litecoin as a currency. This is going to make a major shift in the space. And number two, you're going to see the price of Litecoin, the demand for Litecoin, go up. And the value of Litecoin, and this is the tip that I'm giving you, the value of Litecoin is going to go from $150 where it is now versus the U.S. dollar to $700 within 3 to 4 weeks. So this is an immediate turnaround. So you've got a 300% or almost 300% markup from $150 to $700 within the next few weeks. for anybody that's paying attention, it's just as simple as, and I'm not promoting any specific company or whatnot, but it's as easy as going in and creating a Coinbase account and getting some Litecoin and taking it off of Coinbase and putting it in your wallet. And wallets are really easy. There's Exodus and Jax and several different things. Just look up how to find, how to do a wallet. But Litecoin's a really big thing, and I think it's really important for the future of the crypto space.
I have a question.
So what do you think as far as consciousness goes? Do you think that this is going to be the new currency of the future? And if so, if it is, how do we make sure that the government doesn't get their hands on it?
Right. So I'm building a new website called BitcoinBuyingClub.com, and it's not fully up yet. But the thing is I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to share and help and do this other thing and be a broker. But what I did was I recognized that so I have my future set, and my family is going to be taken care of. But I also have my friends and the other people around me, and I feel responsible to help. So we designed a system. We're actually building a brokerage. We're hiring, we've got attorneys and everything else. We're following the law so that we can protect everybody that's involved from any laws that are put out. So Bitcoin Buying Club, within the next couple of weeks, will have some links with education and other opportunities that you can take advantage of. And you're always welcome to email me there at rob@bitcoinbuyingclub.com.
Wow. All right, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. If you can hand the mic or the phone mic back to Core, thanks for talking to us, brother. Appreciate it.
You bet. It was great meeting you.
You too.
All right, you come forward. Welcome back.
The future of money. That's cool.
That was amazing. I heard what he was saying, and I was like, oh, my gosh, preach on, brother, preach on. Because, I do have some issues with money, too. I kind of always have. My mom was a workaholic, and that tainted my view of money. And I'm just now starting to bust through that, and I'm not a young spring chicken anymore. So that's really, he was talking some truth there, and I hope a lot of people heard that, and there's some healing starting from that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a future freak. I like to look into the future, and that's what we need is flying cars and free crypto money,
Yeah. Well, the awesome thing is I am looking at one Gigi right now. He's
Gigi.
in all black. Yeah, he's on the phone. Believe me, he's doing some work. He's got a very important fish on the phone. And I think we're going to try to get him to take over. All right? Because I do have a class in 30 minutes with William Henry.
Really? Yeah, we only got 28 minutes left of the live broadcast here, so.
Let me share a vision with you I had last night with William Henry. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. So last night I get home after everything, and of course I've been in William Henry's aura and energy, and his big thing is talking about ascension. And right now he's got a book out talking about the Iron Throne of Osiris that they're trying to find in the Great Pyramid. So what he's been talking about forever is the light body of ascension, which you can find in Buddhism. They totally talk about it there completely. It's hard to put in American language, and I think that's why the Westerners are picking up on it and taking it that step further so that everyone around the world can understand what the light body is. But there I was on my bed, chilling, trying to chill after a great day, and I look up. This is not unnormal for me. This is kind of normal. But I looked up and I saw a rainbow in my crown. And I used to say, I got a rainbow in my brainbow, which is about the crown chakra. And you can see Jesus' crown chakra is lit up and it looks like a halo. Well, when I looked upward, I literally saw William Henry in all white, which means it was his higher self or his soul. And above me was a circular rainbow. And it was an upgrade, and it was amazing, and I can't wait to talk to him about it. But could you imagine, looking upward and seeing this huge circular rainbow of your head? It was really beautiful on the crown. So I'm addressing now Gigi. Hello, Gigi. Would you like to come on to the show?
Sure.
All right, great.
You just wanted to run around with your phone?
That's the microphone. And then you are checked for flight.
All right, so how do I get this back to you?
Gigi.
We'll be around.
All right. All right, what's happening?
Brother.
Yay.
What's up, brother?
Just got done. Remember that scene in Office Space where he takes the printer out to the back and beats it with a bat?
Yeah, dude, I do remember that. Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, hey, man. Anytime you go to
shows.
Right. Anytime you go to a live event, you never know what's going to happen. Like I told you before, when Dave and I went to one, we had everything planned out and nothing went as planned. It was just total chaos, So luckily, Kore showed up and stepped in and got on the phone and.
Who is the one and only winner of the Gemini Croquet Contest?
Started just talking to people, and I know you guys are going to do some interviews probably later on if you can, right?
But yeah, we're going to do a proper show, have a good round table of guests with us, keep you guys posted. That'll probably be tomorrow. Need somebody to hop on the drums. He's going to play a little set here, a little live music. So I'm actually going to be jamming with Robert Peralta a little bit here.
No shit. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, how about that?
Have you got to talk to anybody yet, like as far as any of the speakers?
Oh, yeah. That's the good thing about, these conferences at the hotels. It's impossible not to run into everybody. And everybody's here, from William Henry, David Wilcock, Corey Good, all of those guys. And, especially, at the end of the night, we pretty much take over the restaurant, bring over like 5 or 6 tables and surround everybody together. And it's just epic story time at the end of the night.
That guy that I was
really cool, man.
That guy that I was just talking to reminded me of you because he was giving me the down low in cryptocurrency, and he talked about Litecoin, and I remember you talking about that as well.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's all starting to boom right now. I mean, there was that little dip that just happened about a week ago. Everybody was freaking out, but right now it's actually looking pretty good. Things are going up, and I'll tell you what. Is anybody out there looking into cryptocurrency? Definitely, there's really no better time than right now to get in. And a lot of people are saying it's gonna, by the end of the year, if you get some money invested right now, you're going to see some pretty solid returns. Whether it's, they got the big three. There's Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. And you definitely want to get in, if not a little bit on all of them, definitely get in on Bitcoin. Because that's definitely, it's not going to get any lower than it is right now, and it's only going to go up from there. So, And on that note, shameless plug, if you go to our website, shiftappenspodcast.com, click on the Coinbase banner at the top, and you will get 10 free bucks of Bitcoin when you sign up, son.
That's awesome, man.
So get there while you can.
So who are you really looking forward to listening to, or as far as speakers go there?
So, man, I'm really one second, buddy. I'm actually on the radio right now. Man, I'm really interested to hear Linda Moulton Howe. She always, every year, she drops some serious knowledge bombs and, all of her newest stuff. Oh, and here's Anna Naturalista right here. Hey, how's it going? She was just on our show last week. And Anna, how's your experience been so far?
Here at Conscious Life Expo, it's pretty exciting. Got to see a lot of new faces and a lot of good old crowd faces, old souls, all the millennia crowd from 3,000 years ago back on the planet again. So they're here giving us the lowdown.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And so who are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Well, I got to see the panel today with Nassim and David Wilcox and a few other really awesome folks. So as far as who do I really want to see?
Yeah.
I really want to see all the people of LA, really. I mean, they'll have all these awesome celebrities and really amazing educators for people to come here and learn. I mean, this is why Conscious Life Expo happens every year, is to bring people who have never experienced consciousness and spirituality in a tangible way that you can really apply it to your life. That's why the Expo really exists. So I want to see new faces of people who have never been here before. That's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very well spoken. Very well spoken. Now, where's Andrew? Is he here?
Andrew's catching our Uber down there because
All right.
we're about out of here.
Oh, so you're done for the night?
We are done for the night.
All right. Are you going to be back tomorrow?
We're going to be back tomorrow.
All right.
We're going to be back tomorrow.
All right, because we're going to do that show tomorrow.
Awesome. AnnaNaturalista.com. Andrew's calling for me.
All right, there y'all go. Anna Naturalista.
Everybody's hooking up the Uber out there, man. That's like the third person I've heard. Tim Ray is actually out there somewhere. I wish I could find him. I don't know if you know what he looks like, but he's a buddy of mine, and he's actually a speaker there. Shifting the paradigm through media panel. I wish I would have called him, dadgummit. I had no idea that he was going to be out there.
Oh, he's got Nancy. Yeah, well, right on, man. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of it's pretty chaotic here, trying to run into everybody. Here's here's my buddy right here with the parrot. He's been walking around all conferences with his parrot. And now, what's your parrot's name? Harry. That's right, Harry the parrot. Coolest OG dude. This dude's at every conference. And, definitely a sight to see. Can you say hello? Hello.
He's not yet.
He's a little shy right now.
He talks when noise is going on.
Well, petting him right now. Yeah, that's the home right there. All right, well, let's keep moving.
Man, we talked to Jason Quitt, Nassim Harriman, a couple of other people. One of the producers from Coast to Coast AM. Now we got Gigi on the
Tom
line.
Danheiser?
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
Yeah, actually, I randomly caught an elevator ride with him earlier. And, cool dude. And so, all right, so I'm walking in to the belly of the beast. Let's see who else we can't run into.
See if you can tackle like somebody like Jimmy Church, or tackle who else could you tackle? Dennis McKenna's there somewhere.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Dennis McKenna is there somewhere.
All right, let me run up to Jimmy's booth. Actually, you know what? Jimmy is at the George Noory panel. That's right, I just saw him going there. But let's go see who's over at the
Damn, I should have went, dude. I should have called into work or told him I couldn't work or something.
Man, I tried. Yeah, really, man, really. It's quite an amazing event, and and the food is amazing as well. Let me tell you, and perfect location, right by the airport.
What the hell are they feeding you out there?
Oh, it's just, I mean, it is pretty pricey, I'll tell you that, but just the dankest sandwich. I mean, they got like an organic spot too. They got like some proper Indian food. Like any sort of nationality is represented here in one way or another, and kind of taste it all. And they got amazing, I wish you guys could see it, but an amazing display of all kinds of crystals and gemstones here that I'm looking at right now. And I mean, just everything. It's really an amazing experience.
Yeah, I can't. Golly. See, I'm in a spot with my work, dude, where I can't leave, or I'll get fired. But I'm thinking I should have did it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it might even be worth getting fired.
Probably, yeah.
That's
with
really
all
how
the contacts
gnarly
you meet there and stuff. You meet somebody gnarly enough, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the number one networking opportunity, And sometimes I'm sure a lot of the audience, when you're listening to these shows on the radio, like these people seem like this kind of seem untangible, but until you meet them here, and it turns out like, oh, they're just like
they're just people,
the coolest dudes ever. Yeah, they're just hanging out. And we're passing the live music.
We got like 15 minutes of live time left.
Most people are actually doing the George Noory thing right now.
What does he have, like a big dinner or something?
I know he's doing a luncheon, which I always kind of, I don't know, always thought that's kind of weird. Like, just imagine that, come pay $50 to have the privilege of having lunch with me.
No way, dude. Not doing it. Sorry. And I know we're live on the air saying that, but yeah, I'm out.
For real. Me too. And let's see. Yeah, everybody's in there. And it's, I can't get in there right now.
See if you can sneak in. Is there a back door?
I actually will try sneaking in.
We're going to get Gigi thrown out as some bitch on the first day. Hope not.
Let's see. Can I just see if my friend's in? I'm just going to see if my friend is in here real quick. Go ahead, man. Boom. Got it. All right. And that's how you do it.
You gave him the whole friend
right,
line. Can I just see if my friend's in here?
Here's Trap. Jimmy Church. What's up, man? Everything good? Say hello to the audience.
Hello.
And then we've got Brad Harris, our official backup co-host here, hanging out. What's going on, Brad?
Hey, what's happening? Are we going live right now?
Yeah,
we're live on the Fringe FM.
Well, hey, to be here live, you got to just know for sure that we are in the right place at the right time. We're in the Bel Air room down here in the Hilton, the LAX area, just enjoying some of the best company and conversation you could ever imagine in this world. Positive vibes with our brothers and sisters, just sharing love and picking each other up in our departments, whether it be UFO, paranormal, just here to be amused and stuff. In fact, we have a great speaker named Deborah right here that would love to come in for a couple seconds and talk live right now.
Sure. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great.
As always, it's impossible not to be doing great here.
No, especially there's so much love and inspiration, new paradigm reality, wisdom floating around.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So who are you looking forward to seeing here the most, other than yourself?
Well, what I can share is I did a panel on ascension this morning.
Yeah.
Very high-level conversation about the ascension activation that's happening on our planet and within everyone's soul right now. And Corey Good was there, Meg Benedicte, Matza Jati, Tracy Ash, Maureen St. Germain, and Laura Spania. So a whole cast of really cool characters sharing the spiritual activation that's taking place now, which we're calling ascension.
Beautiful.
Is this Deborah? Am I saying your last name wrong? Is this Deborah Giusti?
Debbie, I was there shooting pictures of these beautiful people. I was there earlier shooting pictures of these beautiful people, and oh my goodness, I couldn't leave. I was just supposed to come in for the intro and take shots and move on to the next room and take shots doing photography this weekend, but I couldn't leave. I was captivated by this panel and this awesome host, Deborah. She just she knows her stuff, does her research, and gets everyone in an awesome collective thought for the day. And that panel was mind-blowing. Just I wish everyone was here out there listening, and hopefully you could be here next year. Got to get these fans out here.
Yeah, we'll definitely be here in full force next year. And over there we got Tom Danheiser, one of the producers over there at Coast. Hey George, can you say a quick hello to our audience at the Fringe FM?
Hello there, audience. How's everybody? It's great to be with you. I'm at the Conscious Life Expo. You should all be here too.
You heard it from the man himself. Have a good one, man. Appreciate it. Cheers. Cheers. And Tom Danheiser, give a quick shout out. The Fringe FM, just say hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fringe FM. Every time I'm in town, I listen to the Fringe FM. Is it video? Should I have said video?
Well, it's audio.
Are we live?
You can watch the audio.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch the audio. The Fringe FM. Awesome. We're at the Conscious Life Expo. You guys should all come down.
Absolutely. All right. So there you go, folks. George Noory, Jimmy Church.
We're going to have to save Danheiser's for a bumper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Dude's just giving us a plug.
All right. So I might need to boogie on out of here before they kick me out. Yeah, he's kicking me out now. Here we go. All right. Found your friend? Just enough time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No, thanks. I appreciate it. All right. So
you're the best, Gigi.
Right on time.
Was he watching you the whole time?
Dude, well, I was hiding around the corner, and then finally when I made a wrong step, and he saw me.
Oh.
And then, got the old boot.
Well,
but,
at least you didn't try to get a plate or nothing, man. Well,
put on the skin. But
we got a few minutes left here on the live broadcast. Tell everybody what you plan on doing while you're there, and when you might be on again. And if they don't catch it live or whatever, where they can find your recording of that.
Definitely. So, yeah, we probably will broadcast live. We might not be able to do it on the Fringe. We probably won't. We'll see if people work it out on the Fringe. But if not, you can always catch the show. It's probably going to be. It's either going to be later tonight or it'll be tomorrow night. We just got to get everybody's schedules together. But we will definitely keep you guys posted on Twitter, on Facebook, and at our website, shifthappenspodcast.com. And so whenever the episode goes up, in case you guys missed the live broadcast, it will be on our Spreaker channel, or you can just go to shifthappenspodcast.com, and we've got our playlist there too, so you can catch it there.
This is Gigi from Shift Happens, live from the Conscious Life Expo. Man, what a trip. I wish I was there.